I'm going to give you 15 powerful tips that you are going to use to make your husband feel loved and happy without compromising your own happiness. This is a win-win solution for your marriage. And sister, if you follow these 15 tips that I will be sharing in this video, it's going to keep your marriage happy, peaceful, loving, and most importantly, unity. Both of you will be able to walk hand in hand because, as I said before, it is a win-win solution whereby your husband will be willing, will intentionally make you to feel loved and happy, and you too, you are also doing the same. So this is going to keep your bond strong, your love stronger. Both parties, not just you making him happy, but it's going to help to attract your husband's feeling, your husband's attention, your husband's love towards you. Okay, sister, let's get into the video. The very first thing here is for you to prioritize healthy communication. Child of God, you see, communication is the life wire for this your marriage to be happy, for this your marriage to stay happy and stay in love. So what do I mean by communication being the life wire? You see, without you being able to send the right messages, being able to tell your husband the right things you want him to know, to understand. You see, what I mean by the right thing is that sometimes you might have something in mind to say, but when you are talking, especially when you are talking out of anger, maybe talking out of disappointment, talking out of what your husband has done, you will end up speaking out of emotion. Okay, but if you prioritize making sure that whenever you are speaking, you are going to speak the facts, the ones that are inside your heart, not the one inside your mind, not the one that you are speaking through your emotions. In fact, let me really give you a clear example for you to understand what I am talking about. You see, your husband might neglect giving you some money, giving you feeding money, or taking care of the need in the house in the morning, even after he knows that there was nothing left for you or for the family to eat, and he left without keeping any money. And this hurts you so much. You feel the pain, you feel the anger, you feel the betrayal, the negligence from him, and you were really, really angry with your husband. And you thought of how you could tell him all these things. So you waited for him. He said, yes, I am going to tell him my mind today when he comes back. I am going to make sure that he understands that this thing is doing to this family is not good. And you were boiling, you were preparing. And then when the man of the house enter, instead of you to go straight to this particular issue that you were facing, that was bothering you, the problem currently, child of God, you start talking. You see what you are doing to this family? It's not good though. You are taking the money of this family to be taking it outside. You are giving those strange women money. You don't care if this family will eat. But when you go there, you spend the money with your friends. You spend the money with side chick. You spend the money with betrayer, with strange women. And child of God, you see, when once you present this your case, you are trying to communicate to your husband, right? When once you present this issue like this, what do you think your husband would do? Bam! He would immediately fire back. He would immediately want to defend himself, especially when some of those things you are saying are actually accusation. So, child of God, if you truly want your husband to be happy, if you truly want to be happy yourself, if you want to feel love, then you must be very, very intentional about how you communicate to him. Prioritize healthy communication. I mean, a win-win communication. Express your feelings and your needs openly. Openly. Don't assume. Don't work on assumption. Don't hint. When you want to talk about his negligence, you are hinting. This thing you are doing, you don't care if I eat. You don't care if the family is eating. You don't care if we dress. You don't care. It's talking about lack of care. It's not talking about negligence of taking care of the needs. I don't know if you understand me. See, you don't care is like criticizing him, okay? But if you want to present this case in a more matured way, you can like say, oh, I understand that it is hard for you, but we still need things like this. The family still need to eat. What we are having in the family is not enough. Please, I understand it's difficult on you. Can you try to see how you can provide more? This will make him to understand that you're talking about the lack of the care in the family, not you talking about his inability to care. I don't know if you understand. So, child of God, the focus point here is for you to avoid accusation. When you are expressing, when you are talking, when you are having a discussion with your husband, try as much as you can to avoid blame and accusing him. And this will help him to always listen to you. This will help him to always feel that you understand him and that you want him to be happy, that you are not just condemning him, that you are not just attacking him, that you are not just seeing everything wrong with what he is doing. Because if he perceives this from you, that you don't appreciate him, my dear, he is going to withdraw more. He's going to go back. I mean, he's going to neglect the family more. He's going to even neglect you. He's going to even stop paying attention to you because he feels he is not being appreciated. I hope you understand. The next important thing that will help your husband to feel loved and happy is if you focus on your own personal growth. You see, men love to see their women win. Yes. You need to continue to develop yourself. And this developing yourself could be either through hobby, through passion, the things that you know you love doing. You can learn more of those things, okay? When you pursue your interest, when you pursue your career, when you upgrade from the level you were, it's going to make your husband be more proud of you. And also this can make you yourself to be happy within yourself. It can make you to feel more fulfilling, okay? It can make you to feel more complete. And when once you yourself have found happiness within yourself, making your husband happy will become more less and less stressful, child of God, because you can only give what you have. You can only be able to make your husband happy and feel love if you are happy and if you love yourself. So, child of God, if you are interested to make love and happiness to be the paramount, the bone of your home, focus on working on yourself. Working on yourself is not all about your physical achievements. You need to also work on becoming a better woman that can understand people, a better strong woman that can control her emotions, a better strong woman that know how to talk with more calmness, with more gentleness. The Bible said, let your word be filled with seasoning, to the edifying of the hearer. You need to become a kind of person that will speak words that will encourage your husband, not words that will bring him down, that will bring his morale down. You know what I mean? So as you are working on yourself, you will see that your marriage will be more fun, more happy, because all those little things that is causing problem between your husband will not be there again, because you are upgrading, you are becoming a better version of you, and you now know how to talk better, you now know how to handle issues better. Number 3 powerful thing that will help you to make this your marriage filled with love, peace, laughter, and most importantly, happiness is when you prioritize your time together. You see, you need to be very, very intentional about spending time with your husband. Do not be carried away by the day-to-day activities, by taking care of the family, the children, your job, and everything. And you feel that you are doing this for your family when you are neglecting the most important thing. You see, family are important, fine, but the most important person in that family is your husband. And this person needs your time. He needs your attention. He wants to feel your presence, child of God. So you have to create time for him if you want him to feel love and feel happy. That is why you see those side chicks steal some of our men away, because they know how to make these men feel that they are available, that they care for them, that they will always be there to listen to them. Whenever they want to see them, they will make themselves available. And this is what you should work on. Be very, very intentional about creating time to spend with your husband, child of God. So what I'm saying here is dedicate time for quality interactions. This you can do by intentionally creating shared activities. I mean, things that you know your husband loves to do, and probably you also love that activities. Things like maybe playing games together, going out for dates, okay, date night, maybe going on a trip, going on picnic, anything that you know that will create, that will empower and enable only you and your husband to be together more. Child of God, think on these things. Do them more often, and you will see that the bond between your husband will keep increasing, and your husband will be happy. And child of God, as your husband is happy, you will also be more happier. Yes, remember that what I'm talking about does not mean that it should always be an outside activities. Even quiet and gentle conversation after dinner, when your husband is well relaxed, you guys can lie down on the bed and chat and play together. Okay? Or even early in the morning, this is a time that your husband is well relaxed. You don't really need to wake your husband up only for quarreling. You can wake him up to start telling him how much you love him, how much you love to be touched by him. This is going to make his day. It's going to make him to start his day with you on his mind, that even though he's going to work, he will always remember those fun little things you are telling him. Child of God, you see, when once the man feel that he is making you to be happy, he will be happy. I know you don't understand this. Make your husband feel that he is trying his best in your life. Make your husband feel that his choice of making you his wife is not a mistake. And you will see how your husband will be more happy and more calm. And child of God, when once he is happy, when once he is calm, when once he feel that you love him, this love will come to you naturally. It's going to make you happy naturally. Yes. The number 4 thing that will help your husband to feel happy and feel loved is for you to be intentional about setting your boundaries. You need to understand that you don't need to neglect your own needs. Remember, I am talking about a win-win solution here. So it is not all about neglecting yourself, not about displeasing yourself to please him. No, if you do that, that happiness will not come, because your husband is going to feel this struggling in you. Unknowingly to you, you'll be complaining about how much you are giving, how much you are sacrificing, how much you are paying attention to all the things in the house, how much your husband is neglecting the family. This is going to come. I know you are struggling, you are giving this out, you are doing all this to make your husband happy. But if you are doing it grudgingly, if you are not doing it willingly, that happiness will not be there. That happiness you want will not be there. So, child of God, do not compromise yourself. Set a clear boundaries. Let him know what is important to you, and also make sure that what is important to him is important to you. And with this, you will see him feel happy and grateful for you being his wife. So, talking about setting a clear boundary, you need to know that you have to always try as much as you can to communicate openly your needs. Learn how to express, how to tell your husband what you want openly, without hiding, without hinting. If you want him to touch him, learn how to say it in a way that it will not be offensive. If you want to have sex, learn how to go to him in a way that you will not feel needy and desperate. Child of God, there are ways to do this. The greatest thing is that when there is willingness, if you are willing, the way for you to do this will reveal itself. And that is why I am here encouraging you, child of God. We are going to find this solution together. This channel, we're going to be focusing on this kind of content. If you love it, feel free to subscribe and remember to turn on the notification, okay? The next important tips that will make your husband to feel loved and happy is when you occasionally do a small act of kindness. I have to put small act of kindness before you feel that. I mean, like, oh, every time do big things that have to do with finance that you don't have. No. Do you know that small act of gesture, like welcoming your husband when he's coming back, trying to cook his best meal, buying some little thoughtful gift that you feel he needs, understand that clause, and most importantly, feeding your husband ego by continually praising him, continually appreciating him, continually telling him how grateful you are to have him as your husband. This act of kindness is going to make your husband be happy, child of God, because he has seen that you are grateful, and this will make him to also try all his possible best to do more, to make you more happy, to make you feel more love. And child of God, this will also make you happy. Another way you can perform some small gesture, some small acts of kindness, is for you to do some surprise party, some surprise gift. It's for you to surprise him from time to time. Okay, you need to be spontaneous, you need to be unpredictable. Okay, maybe your husband will go to work, he doesn't know that you are planning some little fun activity at home, and when he comes back, he just see you having some romantic night. My dear, all these things will make him feel, wow, this is awesome. Remember that all these some little act of gesture, like the gift, the planning, the excitement you are creating, is for you to keep this love, this marriage exciting. It is for you, not only for your husband. Don't feel that when you give your husband all this appreciation, this little gift, how that you are doing it for your husband. You are doing it for yourself. Because when once your husband feel you love him, when once your husband feel you care for him, he would definitely do the same to you. Remember what I said before. Make sure that you need to do them willingly. Make sure that you are not doing it by force, like forcing yourself. Let it come freely from your heart. This is what you desire. This is your intention. You want this home to be happy, and child of God, the happiness will definitely come to you. Tip number 6 that will empower love and happiness in your home is for you to respect your husband's space. I know you will say, but the Bible said that me and my husband is one now. So why don't I touch his phone? Why can't I touch his things? Why can't I go to his office anytime I want? I know you have the right, but if you truly want him to feel happy, do not force yourself on him. Allow him time for his hobbies and his interests. Allow him to feel him, to be him. Let him not feel that you are always pressuring him in doing things, child of God. You need to respect his alone time. You see, this alone time is very important. It helps them to reflect. It helps them to feel the lack. It helps them to feel less of overwhelming. Okay, you understand what I mean? Because when you're always there, we're always trying to see what to do, what to make him happy. He's going to feel pressured, like you are over him. He cannot breathe. But if you allow this his alone time, he's going to feel some lack, some need. He will want more. He will desire more because he has feel that the thing is not there. So when he needs this space, child of God, learn to give him the space. Let him reflect. Let him meditate. Let him reason out things and also learn how to show you love. Because this is also a moment whereby they reflect and then they come up to see more things they can do to bring the excitement. Don't think that as you are enjoying the excitement in your marriage, that your husband is not also enjoying it. He is. That is why when he is in this is alone moment, okay, when he is withdrawing, when he's pulling away from you, you need to allow him to have that space so that he can also learn how to come up to become a better husband for you. Are you following? Number 7 tips is for you to learn to solve problems together. Your husband is not your enemy. When you are having issue, learn to engage your husband. Learn to involve your husband. Not because you have a better understanding of how to solve that problem, you take it upon yourself. You make the decision. Because your husband is not there, okay, because he wasn't there, I had to call this person, I had to send this money to this thing. Yes, I understand he's not there, child of God, but you can call him and inform him, oh daddy, this is happening to the house, I want to do this, I want to do that. Just that information is enough. Do not engage in doing things alone without his knowledge if you want him to be happy. Approach challenges as a team. Understand that all these things in the family is for you and him. Understand that even though your husband don't always bring out advice, don't always bring out opinion, because you say, I told him last time, he didn't say anything. Whenever I come to him for contribution, he does not always contribute. That is why I am doing this. Even though he is not contributing, child of God, just carry him along. Let him feel that you carry him along. This is all he wants. Do you know that most of the time, the reason he is not contributing is because he trusts you enough, because he loves and believes in you. Do you know that? It's not always because he doesn't know what to say. Yes. So you need to do your part by carrying him along. Solve the issue as a team. After all, you and him, the Bible says you are one. So if your half of your body is doing something, then let the other half of the body be away. Do not forget that 2 heads is better than 1 when you are solving issue, child of God. Number 8, powerful things that will help you is for you to always be patient and understanding. Patience is the key, child of God. You need to understand that everyone has his or her bad days. You know what I mean by bad days? Some moments where everything seems to go wrong. Right from the time you wake up, nobody cares, nobody wants to make you happy, nobody wants to listen to you. Everyone has this, including your husband. It can be his bad day from his office. When he's coming back, everything is irritating him, everything is making him angry. When you see him in this mode, child of God, you need to understand that things are not okay. And then you allow him to be. Allow him to be that time. Be patient and allow him to calm down. Do not go to forcing. Are you the only person that is angry? Are you the only person that does not have a good day? Don't you know that since morning I have been here crying? No, don't do that. When he is not ready to say that you are crying, he won't. So stop forcing, stop making issues to be worse. You need to know that being patient, especially in difficult moments like this, makes you to be stronger. It makes you to be more powerful. It gives you more energy to surmount any challenges that comes your way. Not only for your marriage, child of God. So apply this virtue. Learn more about being patient. Learn more about showing empathy to your husband and to other people. And you will see that happiness will naturally come to you. Yes, because your husband will feel happy and loved. And then you will see your marriage will continue to grow stronger and stronger. Another powerful tip that is going to make your husband feel loved and happy is for you to give him a listening ear. Listening ear, child of God. You need to make your husband feel that you are listening to him when he is talking by giving him your full attention. I'm talking about stopping what you are doing right there when you guys are having conversation, not when he's talking to you, you are pressing your phone. Okay, I am listening. You say I am listening, talk, and you're busy rubbing pancakes. You are busy doing other things. I know you are trying to meet up other things, but I'm talking about when you don't really have nothing important to do and you are busy because you feel that whatever he's saying is not important. Yes, even though you don't feel, that is how he's going to feel when you don't give him the attention. You don't know. He's going to feel that you think that what he's saying is not making sense. So when he is talking, child of God, try as much as you can to stay calm and then listen to what he is saying. And another thing that will come out of this is that it's going to help you to understand your husband's perspective when you are listening. It's going to help you to know where your husband is coming from. Okay? So you are doing this to your own advantage because when you actually know what is inside your husband's mind, you will be able to present your own opinion in a better way, whereby you will tell him, no, that is not how I see it. That is not what I thought. This is how I am looking at the issue. And you will see that both of you will come to a win-win solution whereby this one will make this one happy and this one will make this one happy. And you need to also understand that when you listen to your husband, it shows to your husband that you respect him. Yes, I know I will find time to talk about this because some of you are asking me, how do I submit to my husband in a way he will feel that I'm submitting? This is one of it. When you listen to him, he's going to feel that you respect him, that you value him. So you have to pay attention, learn how to be calm when he is talking. And child of God, you are going to move things in your favor if you practice this. Number 10 powerful tips is for you to express gratitude. Express gratitude. Even our Heavenly Father loves us to be grateful. That is why the Bible is saying, be thankful, give God thanks in season and out of season. Praise the Lord. God loves our thankfulness, and even you know that if somebody expresses gratitude, if somebody thank you for a little thing you are doing, it makes you to be happy to do more, right? Yes, your husband also loved this. Remember that we learned this from our God. Our God loved this because when we thank him, God do more. When somebody thank you, you do more. And then if you appreciate your husband, he is going to do more, child of God. I know you will say, but these are his responsibilities now. He is meant to do this. Is there anything special? Some of you say, is there anything special that he's doing? Yes, there's nothing special. But that little is responsibility, those things that he is doing that are not special. Appreciate that one and you will see the special things coming. You will see him do more. because he feels that the little he's doing is being appreciated, child of God. You need to understand that you need to do this no matter how small it is. A little gesture of, oh, thank you for helping out. Oh, thank you for dropping off the children. Thank you for helping me with dishes. Thank you. There's every little thing that your husband is doing. Learn to say thank you. Learn to say, I appreciate your effort. Learn to say, I am happy to have you. Learn to say, I love to be around you. Learn to just use good words and show gratitude. You can also show gratitude by cooking special meal, as I said before, and then you use it to say, wow, I love the way you walked these days. You are really powerful. Please, my love, I'm using this little meal to appreciate you. Learn to let him know that you are appreciating his effort, child of God, and you will see him being happy. You will see him happy because those your little thank you will go a long way to make him happy, as I said before, and you will be happy because he is happy. Yes, because he is going to also make you happy because he is happy. I hope you understand what I am talking about. It's a win-win solution. That is why you should pursue it. Number 11 is for you to be intentional about physical affection. See, you need to be willing to always touch your husband. I'm not talking about until you guys cuddle and romance and kiss. That is physical attention. No. Even ordinary touching him while passing him by, ordinary touching his face, his body, can go a long way to express, to make your husband happy. Small acts of affection, hug, kiss, and holding of hands can strengthen your bond with your husband. So practice it even though you feel he doesn't like. One of my clients one day told me, my husband does not like me to hug him. My husband does not like us to cuddle. Okay? Yes, I understand he doesn't like. But now, since he doesn't like the cuddling, what of the holding of hands? What of the pecking? Have you tried to peg him and he pushes you away? What I'm saying is that just look for ways on how to show this physical affection without overdoing it, and you will see that your husband will become more drawn to you, because men love to be appreciated. They love to feel that they are the king. You know what I mean? They love to feel love from you. So when you peg him, when you hug him, when you hold his hand, when you want to pass, you pat him. When you want to pass, you touch him, especially some important places. Just touch him and pass. This is going to make him want you more, want you to touch him more. So, child of God, pay attention. It's going to help you. Another important point is for you to pay attention to his goals, support his achievements, support his dreams. I know that sometimes it may seem that his dreams are so big, they are unachievable, or his dreams are not what you feel that you guys should pursue. Fine. But because this is what he wants, not what you want, child of God, you cannot force a dream on him. So rather, show him a support, encourage him, become his cheerleader, and you will see him excel in a way that you don't understand. Do you know that because you support him in this dream that was a mistake, it can also help him to discover that truly I am making a mistake. My wife have a different opinion of this, and even with that, she's still showing me support. Let me listen to her the next time. Do you know that that can work like that? Yes. So you don't need to force yourself. Hey, I don't know what you are doing in that business. So I have told you I don't want that business. I've told you I don't want you to be going to that place. Yes, you have told him. But that is what he wants. That is what he wants. He wants to try it. Do you know that through him doing this, he's going to learn? Sometimes we learn through mistakes. All you need to do is encourage him, help him, support him, and then give him the advice when it is needed, when it is important, and you will see that both of you will be able to work things out amicably. Let his goals be your goals and his dreams be your dreams, child of God. Remember, I always love to say, let what is important to him be important to you. Let what is important to him be important to you, and you will own his heart. His heart will belong to you, child of God. He is going to feel happy, and that will make him to relax and trust you more. And you will become happy because your husband will not be fighting you again. Both of you will be doing things together. Number 13 powerful tips that will help you right now to make your husband feel loved and happy is for you to support his passions. I'm talking about like hobbies, the things he loves doing. Sometimes, even though you don't like to watch football, but because you know that your husband loves to watch football and he wants to watch football, sister, you can just be patient for that time and follow him and watch the football. And if you do this today, do this tomorrow, next day, you will see that any day you will want to do your own, he is not going to object. He's not going to say no, because you always allow him to do his own passion and his own hobbies. You need to know that even though these passions are different, even though they differ from your own, you have to genuinely allow him, because both of you are different. He is him and you are you. So you don't need to force him because you don't believe in such passion. You try to force him to stop it. No. Even though you feel that there are some dangers, there are ways to go about that can help him to rethink, to understand what you are trying to warn him. It is not by fighting, by quarreling, by nagging that will make him to stop. So be very supportive. Show him concern. Be there for him, and you will see him being happy and listening to you, being happy and making you happy as well. Number 14 powerful tips, sister, that will help you to feel happy and also make your husband happy is you need to acknowledge and celebrate his achievements. Celebrate his effort, both small and great. Every little thing that he is doing right, try to celebrate it, and this will make him happy. This will make him feel he has somebody that appreciates him, and that will make him to also make you happy. And number 15 is for you to seek professional help. If you are struggling to maintain this love and happiness, if you are still battling with back and forth, you are trying your own effort and nothing seems to be working, don't be afraid. There is no harm in seeking help from other people who are more knowledgeable concerning keeping your marriage happy. You can also consider seeking both godly guidance. From knowledgeable pastors, people of God that are filled with the fear of God. They are going to guide you on how to do these things, child of God. Remember that this happiness is a two-sided, as I said, win-win. So focus also on your own happiness. Focus on making sure that your environment is happy. Focus on radiating happiness, peace, love within you, and you will see that your husband will be happy, child of God. I want you to understand that you, even you that have been able to watch this video to this point, can and will create this happiness in your marriage. You can do it. I know you are a very determined woman. I know that you are destined to be happy. Do not bother about what the enemy is doing right now. If you are willing, if you are ready, you are going to take back what belongs to you. And may the Lord empower you and be with you. Don't forget that you also need God on this journey, because it is not by work, it is not by power, but the grace of God, the power of God, the mercy of God is going to guide you through all this, and the Lord will reward your effort because you acknowledge God. May the Lord bless you for doing all this in Jesus Christ's name. Remain blessed. See you in my next video.